Hello, Hot Nation. My name is RJ Kwan. You might know me from the Nelson Hawks football team, but now I'm Nelson Hawks alumni, and welcome to the Hot Nation podcast, home of Nelson Hawks. And I'm very excited to all of you because this is the first episode that we're going to do, and I cannot wait to be part of this podcast. And it's been a incredible hard work moment to do, and it takes a ton of hard work and make it to a full reality, man. And it felt like it means a lot to me. It means a lot to the Hawk Nation, and it means a lot to everyone else as well. So today we're gonna talk about the first ever episode, and we're gonna talk about episode 1, Dream Team or Tradition Starts Here. We're gonna recap the entire football season of 2021 because this is the first year. And they'll know each other, but they'll always try to get a bond, try to get to know each other more. They try to they'll get better every single day, and we're looking forward to it. So yeah. So as I said earlier, we're gonna recap the entire 2021 football season, because as you know, in 2021 they're new to this team. They're a new team in OSAA. It's a Battle Conference League, and they all know each other, and they're trying to get they're able to bond each other as teammates. They're trying to figure out they're trying to find a way out to win, and they're new to this team. They were trying to get better, and everything in between. They only won 2 games in a row, but they only lost 7 games because as you know, they're new to this team, and some say they might be the worst team, but as you all know, we're coming building bit by brick. Just like Coach Hazel said, it doesn't matter to get better because tradition starts here. So we're gonna recap the first game of the season, and we're gonna rewatch the game against the Barlow Bruins, because this is the first ever game that they have ever played, and unfortunately they got an embarrassment, but you know the rest. So yeah, let's recap the game, and I'll talk about everything over here.
No, it's been put on your radar over and over and over. Tradition starts here. Tradition starts here, and that's very important. Very important. We're the first window into the school. First opportunity for people to see what this school's about, what these kids are about, what this team's about, what this community is about. And that's important stuff, and it's awesome. And he takes pride in that. And as I said before, this is the 31 toughest dudes in the school. Because you started in the summer. You came in here and left it when we didn't have weights. You did what you needed to do. You came out when it was hot. You skipped out on vacations. You skipped out on going to the river. You skipped on all those things. You're the 31 toughest dudes in the building. And I love you. I'm proud of you. And that's all important. But in about 12 minutes, it's just going to be a football game. And it's about who has ownership, who believes in the team, who has a passion for getting better every single snap of the ball. Let the lion out. Let the lion out. Let's get after it, fellas.
Let's go! Let's go!
Pride of the Hawk! Hawk!
Hawk!
Who's ready for some football? Kick for the Hawks, number 19, Henry Nelson.
Good job. Get a breather. Get a breather. Nice work, bud. Nice work.
game. Please stay on.
I'm looking forward to having a great football season this year and just looking forward to having fun out there.
We got a lot of good stuff coming. It'll be a great season.
I'm looking forward to growing as a football player. I think we learn more from losing than we do winning, and this will, a lot to change, and I think it's only up from here.
You see the score, and that's going to tell you one thing, but if you watch the side.
Alright, so this is the first game of the season with Barrow Bruins, and first of all, this is the first ever game that they ever played, and Coach Hazel said that this is the first time to see what the school is about, what its team is about, what its community is about, what everything's about. And like I said before, that he takes pride on that, because they'll be the toughest team in the school, and they will be the toughest team in school. Because right now we are the toughest team in school, and but as you know, man. This is the first ever game that they have ever played with Barrow Bruins, because they are new to this team, and that's why it's very, very understandable for the Hawks. And sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some. That doesn't matter, Just gotta keep fighting, So in the first quarter, I want to shout out to my boy Reed Gray, and have a really good pick out of interception, man. He catch really good on there, and we almost got in touch. It's okay, we got got a ball, yeah. And then in the second half, unfortunately, they got in a huge blowout, and Savity lost the team. And unfortunately, Reed Gray and Matt Kurz got a bit injured, stuff like that, including Jack Gander, or something like that. And sadly, it is a football game, and it's football, and some players gotta get hurt, and that's like that. But they just keep learning and stuff like that. This is the first game that they have ever played, and they're gonna learn. They're about to get learn something. They're gonna do better. They're gonna do better. And just like Alex, I want a huge shout out to Alex and my boy Alexina. He said that we get better next year. It's gonna be a great season for sure. And but fun fact about this roster is they only have one senior. Damn, one senior, something like that. And that's what I heard in the other video, which I want to talk about it. But yeah, they only have one senior. The one senior joined the team, and his name was I don't know what the name is, but he is an old lineman and probably a decent player, but pretty good, pretty decent, for sure. And they did a fantastic job as well, because they've been working their asses off day one. They started this summer without breaks and stuff like that, and that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing about the Nelson Hawks for his team, and it's a good thing about football as well too. So yeah. And second game I want to talk about is the Gresham game, and as you can see, I don't have a picture of it, I don't have a video of it, but I want to talk about it right now, of course. So so after a game against Barrow, they're still trying to learn better, learned something like that. And to be honest, they've been key on working their asses off like that, and also they're trying to figure out how to win, figure out what's going on, figure out how the strategies is going on, and everything like that. And in the first half of the game, ink like that, but I want to say that there's a one good moment. I want a huge shout out to my guy Noah Jewison. He's a really good guy. He's really the beast right now. He's actually working on the Portland State right now. He has a really good tackle, of course, stuff like that. And he is a pretty great tackle. And I also want a huge shout out to Sam Lewis. We're a good pick. Interception as well, and he's dog. He's a dog, and not gonna lie, man. He's definitely one of the best players, top 5 players in the league in Nelson Haas history right now. He's pretty damn good, man. And I want also again Reed Gray. They got a first touchdown. Their first ever touchdown, and that's a good thing. They got really better, and they're getting there. They're just a little bit. And they were they're working their asses off. That's a good thing about it. And even though they lost the game, they only got earned like 7 points. That's a good thing about it. And that Nelson Haas in the second game, and they keep learning, like doing the work and stuff like that, like grinding everything about that. That's a really good thing. I'm proud of those guys. I'm really happy for them, and as long as I did, but I want to talk about we supposed to have a third game with Central Catway, but unfortunately, they got canceled because of COVID. Remember 2021, they all have like COVID protocol issues and stuff like that. We almost so close to have the best game we have in 2021, but unfortunately, I don't know, they got canceled because of the COVID-19 and stuff like that. I wish we can happen if they don't have like protocols, something like that. And I want to talk about the fourth game that they played is, their arch rival, crosstown rival, and the Battle of the Valley nowadays, it's just getting hotter, man. It just gets really good, and it's every one of the best rivalries we ever had, entire life. We already got a good game. But also we had a great game in 2022, which I want to talk about in the future. But the first game, it's kind of embarrassing. They're new to the scene. They don't know each other yet, and just like Burrow, they got blown out, and they did again in Clackamas, their rivals, and it's not good. I just wanted to recap this video, and I hope we understand. So I'll understand later. So let's recap this video.
Ding ding.
Well, they tried their best, man. My whole team just tried their best, but unfortunately, here's some problem. Unfortunately, my guy Alcina, this is his last game as a starting quarterback, and unfortunately, he's been a starting quarterback like in 3 games and stuff like that, honestly, like that. But anyway, that's it. That's pretty much it. And then I think he probably transited to middle linebacker and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. And also, my guy Avery Durhal is now becoming a starting quarterback. This is the moment when um, Avery Durhal is a starting QB in the next game against San Antonio Eagles. Is actually their last season in 6A and Mountain Conference before they moved to 5A. I just want to talk about that. I don't have the video or clip or something like that, at least. But I just want to talk about it. And this is a game that they got their first ever win, and I'm really happy for that. I haven't heard of it, but I'm glad they got the win. They got their first ever win, and it's pretty good out there. And they work hard, and they had a pretty good future about it. And Avery Durhal has been balling out. Max Church is getting some good plays, and I want to shout out to V8 right now. He has pretty good blocking. He works his ass off every single day, and they got even better. Over that. Not, I'm still just in a medium way, but they're getting there. And that's a pretty good thing about it. They got their first ever win against the San Antonio Eagles, and I'm really happy for them. And man, I wish I was here, but unfortunately I was in JV2. But I'm just happy for them and stuff like that. And the next game I want to show you. Actually, I don't have a clip of it. Or a video or something. But I want to talk about the next game. Another win. Like got another dub, and the game is against the Reynolds, and now they're pretty good right now. And Alcina is pretty doing an amazing job as a linebacker. They're keeping keeping us on tracks and something like that. They're just keeping terrorizing it. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to defense as well too, and stuff like that. And Avery Durhal continue to ball as a starting quarterback, and I'm really happy for them. I'm really happy for him as well, and it's pretty awesome to amazing work, and it just he managed to change the game. Whether he sees his eyes receive high end and stuff like that, or everything is close to him, he just throw really good, really good. He only got less interceptions or stuff like that, but yeah, he's probably out really good. He's really baller, and he's probably the right job for the QB, right starting quarterback or so. But anyway, I'm happy for those guys. I'm glad he got a second win, and I'm just happy for them. Yeah. But the next game I want to show you guys. I want to recap this game right now. Is that the game with Sandy, and they're doing really good. They only lost. They did lose against Sandy Pioneers, but it's okay. It's actually my friend Charlie's childhood former team that he used to play when he was younger. But yeah, it was just it means a lot. It means a lot to the Hawks, especially the family and stuff like that, and the Hawk Nation community. They're doing good. They're pretty good, but they got a bit handy in the second half, maybe the first half, second half, but they're just doing good nowadays, and they're starting to have a really good future and like that. And I want to show you some clips of it so you can see it right now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. They did good. That's what I said. That's what I said, man. They're doing really good, and they'll keep going. And another time, yeah. But another game goes, they face against Sandy Pioneers. I mean David Douglas, by the way. I'm sorry. Oh man, David Douglas. I think David Douglas is a opponent that they face off against Nelson at home. I mean, Nelson Haas at home, not away. I mean, technically, they score a touchdown, which is a good thing. They have 7 points. Like the same thing with Gresham Goldbergs. But no, I'm so really glad about that. They're just trying to improve something like that. They're pretty solid, right? They're trying to get in the right direction. Also it's their first rainy day, first game in the rain in the Nelson Haas history, and that's pretty awesome too. Pretty interesting, something like that. And to be honest, it's just like kind of feels like a rain homecoming game, of course. Something like that, and they're pretty solid. They're doing good. They're still learning. They're still new in this team, just what I said earlier. But they'll get used to it. Something like that. But I'm gonna recap. I'm gonna show you guys the final game. They come face to face with Skyview Storm. Yeah, Skyview Storm from the 5A team, and they used to be really good. There used to be a powerhouse team in 2021. I don't know much right now, but I got a clip of it, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to recap this thing, and I'll spray anything to it. Yeah.
It's like a little roll right sail concept, just overthrew Artis. Looks like Nelson will take over on downs.
It's a big stand for the Nelson defense there.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing early is that there is a lot of Skyview does have a lot of young players in. They're playing some of the young guys, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
They know their opponent. They're going to play some young guys and get a little feel for the game, and it's good.
Out comes the Nelson offense onto the field. Looks like they're going to line up in a similar pistol type of formation with two split out down to the near side. Inside handoff. Just not a lot of running room for Nelson to start off. Ali Nassif in the middle, really plugging some holes there.
Number 63, Ali Nassif.
Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Looks like they run a little sugar huddle, have the offensive lineman and the quarterback there, and then work wristbands, or it almost looks like signals from the coach over on the far side. Little run off tackle to the left side by Jack Gondit for looks like about 6 yards.
It's most positive offensive play there for Nelson. Got a little room and took advantage of that.
Nice run by
Bring up
number
about
22.
a 3rd and 5, potentially 3rd and 4.
Ander. Tackle in there by number 8, Jaden Knapp.
Yeah, just sheer numbers looking down there, Skyview, and they might have 45 on the sidelines, 50 on the sidelines, and over there they look like they have about 30, just a little bit bigger school or bigger numbers in their program for sure.
Definitely.
Dirt all back to pass. Oh, intercepted by Skyview, number 8. Working up the right sideline. That's a walk out front.
Jaden
Knapp there. Dirtall makes the tackle to save the touchdown.
All the way down to...
All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the game that it used to go. Unfortunately, he got blown out again the 3rd time, and that sucks. And that's fine. They're still new to this team, but there used to be, but nowadays they're doing really good. They're made to play 3 times in a row. But I'm just happy for them. But yeah, they got blown out 3rd time in a row. That's okay. They're still new, and 5 classes are used to be good. They're still good nowadays. But Skyview Storm is pretty dominant. They're like 2 losses or something. Like that. They kind of making the playoffs too as well. But yeah, they have a pretty much rough time on the first half, second half. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it to tell you. And that's a whole season of the 20 football season. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stick around for episode 2, and I hope you have a great day. And don't forget to follow me. Subscribe my channel for more content and more episodes. I'll catch you later. Go Hawks.